Actually, here with head to toe, just want to go over like the 3 best releases you can do with the lacrosse ball whenever you've got any neck pain, and even if you get a nice headache, especially the tension headache that Dr. James and Dr. Ashley have been talking about lately. So most important one that I like to start with is going to be the pec. So like when we're like doing like work throughout the day, like whether we're on the computer, we're driving, we're shifting like the gear knobs, or like we're on the mouse, we tend to round forward a little bit more, and that's that action of the pec, bringing that arm forward. But if we're always stuck there, eventually our body starts to orient us like that in our posture. So we want to loosen this stuff up so that we can take stress off the shoulders and basically live with a pain-free life. So what we want to do is find a nice little trigger point around like the pec here. Anywhere along the sternum, under the clavicle is going to be good. Mid-pec's good. Basically just want to avoid this crease through here. There's a lot of nerves and arteries in there. Not very beneficial to release that. Just pain for no gain. So find that spot, put the ball on it. Just lean into the wall here. You're looking for anywhere from like a 5 to like a 7 out of 10 like achiness. And what I'll do is once I find my tender spot, I'll just go onto my toes. I'm pressing into the wall here, and I'm just hanging out for like 2 minutes. After that 2 minutes, you're going to feel that muscle melt down. It's going to release, and things are going to feel a lot more loose. You're going to have more range of motion through the shoulder and potentially a little bit more range to the neck. Next, we're going to hit the bicep. So bicep, another thing, like when we're in that bent arm position all the time, like whether we're holding something, carrying, typing, driving, whatever it is, bicep gets tight. And again, as you can see here, as my elbow bends, my shoulder rotates forward a little bit. So when this guy's too tight, it can cause the same thing. So find that trigger point like in the muscle. You want to be in the meat here, not up here in the tendon, right in the meat. I like to face my thumb forward, put the ball on the wall here, and then I'll put the side of my leg on this wall here just so that I can pin that and trap that ball. I'm going to turn away from the ball here. That's going to stretch the arm a little bit. I'm going to feel that achiness start to set in, similar to how the pec felt. So again, holding that for 2 minutes. Don't want to feel any tingling, burning, numbness. Last one, probably the best one, is going to be the trap. So this upper trap muscle here, it helps us turn our neck to the opposite direction. But again, like when we're in stress mode or like we're doing a lot of typing, we tend to have these shoulders creep up, and that will put a lot of stress on the neck. It can cause headaches. That can definitely cause a lack of motion as well. So we want to find this spot right between where the shoulder meets the neck, right in this corner here. So like if you've got a collared shirt, right at the bottom of that collar, and just kind of push it in so it's touching both structures. From here, we're going to back up on the wall. We're going to put the side of our head on the post. I want my back to be pretty flat, so I'm bending at my waist until that happens here. And I'm just going to feel my back, make sure I'm not rounding. I'm just going to let this arm dangle here, do little circles, and just kind of break that up a little bit.